Hey, Pocky, guess what?
Guess what?
How many times have we tried recording this video?
Oh, come on. This is only, what, 26th time?
Fast forward. Dude, well, the first time my computer, just decided to go bonkers, and next time Pocky's computer went bonkers, and the third time there was a meteor that fell and destroyed everything. Fourth time was a zombie apocalypse.
Fifth time was a drunk Russian stepping into my room.
That was actually kind of funny because he was like, "Hey man, you got money?" You're like, "What?" And I heard the whole thing, and it's like, "Well, I'm kind of stuck here." And then he actually found out that you're on the phone talking to somebody. He's like, "Hey man."
Mm-hmm. Speaking of phone calls, I had quite an amusing one earlier today. But first, Team Rocket.
Team Rocket? They will find the fossils, revive them, and sell them for moolah.
And
Ooh.
Blockhead still can't do much, so yeah.
Bye, Blackhead, Mr. Popo. Does he call the Popos like when he gets low?
Yep.
For backup?
Note to players, here's where you can find a hidden moonstone.
Right here if you're paying attention.
As for what moonstones do, you can use them to evolve select Pokemon, such as Blockhead.
Who needs to get better anyways?
Yeah, but we won't be using it for a while. So now we get to the final battle in Mount Moon.
The fossil trainer? This dude's a creeper.
Mm-hmm.
Super nerd! He's like, I'm Napoleon Dynamite's cousin! Everybody wave your hands in the air.
There's another group of commentators. One of the guys who said that they really like Grimer's old sprite because it looks like he's just wanting a hug.
It's like Elmo or Cookie Monster when I give me a hug.
I fell into purple icing.
Happy birthday! I was watching another video and in the comments, it was like one of those goofy videos. In the comment section, one person said, on a scale of 0 to 10, how high were you when you made this video? And he replied back, purple.
Works out there.
So that explains Grimer for you.
Now, usually this would be a bad matchup since Voltorb is an electric type, and Mr. Popo being a flying type is weak to them. But this Voltorb knows no electric type moves, so you lose.
It hasn't even evolved yet.
It...
Super nerd is what?
And then there's Coughing, who is actually somewhat decent in the later generations. This one, not so much.
So the goal here is to first take out his... Oh my... What the heck? Take out his accuracy so he doesn't hurt as much?
Yep, what accuracy does, it basically determines how likely you're able to hit. So if you lower your opponent's accuracy, it makes it more difficult for your opponent to hit.
And it looks like you're super effective. Napoleon Dynamite, you can go crawl away. So, the fossils. Pocky, why'd you get the Helix fossil? You probably have the other half of people wondering why you didn't get the other one.
Well, because personally, I prefer the Pokemon that comes from the Helix fossil. You will see which Pokemon comes out of what much later in the game.
Pikachu?
No. The Pokemon that come from the fossils have been extinct for millions of years. You can think of them as basically Jurassic Park. We're going to revive the dinosaurs.
Oh, cool. This is Jurassic Park reboot. And when we were playing this on PokeMMO, there was like these two ninja kick dudes up there.
Yep, those are only in the remake. I tried to remember if there was something there in the originals, but apparently there wasn't.
We found a great ball, but that was back then.
Mm-hmm. Oh, here is TM04. What would that be?
Super Mega Kick? Whirlwind.
Useless.
Oh, because it just goes around and around in a circle and goes... It's kind of pointless.
Yep. In wild Pokemon battles, Whirlwind blows the opposing Pokemon away so we can run away. In trainer battles, it forces the trainer to switch to a different Pokemon.
Which could be good or bad?
Yep, it's completely random which one the trainer ends up coming out with.
And you hope it's bad, but most of the time it's like, oh, I'm gonna kick your butt with Voltorb, and you're like, oh, great.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what? It changed color. Pocky, are you playing with the video settings again?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Cerulean City.
Oh, that explains. So this must be blue.
Yeah, and when you play any Game Boy games on the Game Boy Color, sometimes the colors end up switching out randomly. Remember, this game
Oh,
was
so that
originally in black and
explains.
white.
So that must explain the Game Boy Color. Everybody must have been like, ooh, new background color.
Mm-hmm. And now here I am going to try to find a new Pokemon we can encounter here. And that will be Sandshrew, ground-type Pokemon. If you were playing red version, you would instead be getting Ekans, that snake Pokemon. Sandshrew is exclusive to blue, Ekans is exclusive to red version.
Oh.
So the whole thing
I learned something new.
Releasing 2 versions is so you can trade exclusive Pokemon with your friends. And then also there are some Pokemon that only evolve if you trade them. Yeah.
Did you trade in the exclusive Pokemon with your friends and then kick their butt with the traded Pokemon?
Really, I was one of those kids that just got 2 Game Boys, got both versions, and traded with myself.
And played with your mom.
Version.
Okay, later on.
Yep, I trained everyone to level 20.
Ooh.
With which, Blockhead learned Sing and Double Slap.
That double slap is a pain in the butt.
Yep.
Get it?
Yeah, Double Slap is a move that can have 2 to 5, that can hit 2 to 5 times.
Remember that one time when, like, you got hit 5 times and you're like, oh my gosh! You're like almost dead. Yeah, that was not a fun day.
Now then, sometime along the way, I am going to find a TM. Oh, there it is.
Oh, found it.
Mega Punch.
Mega Punch.
And I'm going to have Blockhead learn it.
Well, might as well give him something effective instead of using his head all the time.
Yep, so I switched out, I think it was Pound? Yep.
1, 2, and poof! He forgot to count it.
Yep.
These one-liners.
Overall, Mega Punch is a much better move. Remember, it's better to hit them than to pound them. Or better to punch than to pound.
Well, you know, does it really make a difference if you're, like, walking up to the bully and you're like, hey, can I punch you or pound you? And then he just, like, kicks you and you go flying halfway across the room and you're like, oh, yeah, never mind. Kick's better.
Yeah. And these Pokeballs I will be using later. Later in the next video, that is. Little foreshadowing.
Uh-oh. Teaser alert. So,
And now,
how come the water is not, you know, realistic in the Game Boy Color here?
because we're dealing with 8-bit.
But it could look more realistic than that. I mean, you have Minecraft and the water actually looks realistic. Who the heck is this?
You don't remember Sergeant Derp?
It's Derpface. He made it back. He caught a bunch of strong and smart Pokemon, and now he wants to battle Pocky Guy.
This has been a bit of a traumatic battle for me since back when I first played through Red and Blue versions, I would lose to him so much.
Why does he have 4 Pokemon?
Because he's been going around and catching Pokemon.
Oh. But you could have like 10. Well, I mean, that's if
Up to
you
6.
got more.
And so, Sing. Surprisingly, I was able to hit this time.
Oh, you got him. He's sleeping.
Take the advantage
Alright, now just
to lower his
beat
attack.
the living daylights out of that bird.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna become Captain Poofcakes. That's what he's gonna be. He's gonna be Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. You know
And
what I'm
now
saying?
we punch the crap out of the entire team.
Mega Punch. But like, oh, stop being a bully. Wouldn't you hate like a bully like walks up to you? It's like you go into like the whole intros battle screen like in Pokemon, and it's like enemy bully you sleep. And you're like, dang it. You're like, your singing's horrible, dude. I don't know how I fell asleep to that.
This Abra is basically free EXP. It can do nothing but teleport, and you're unable to teleport while you're in battle, in a trainer battle.
Oh, and teleport makes it harder to hit.
No, teleport makes it so that you basically run away.
Oh, if you have it, but if they have it, they can't. Because then you just kick their butt.
Yeah.
Like you did that kitty.
So many one-hit KOs. Well, 2 hits if you
Well,
with Pidgeotto.
this Bulbasaur, on the other hand, might, well,
Might get owned either
Oh.
way.
man.
Bit of a lag while recording.
Oop. He got a critical hit. Oh no. What's Pocky gonna do?
I'm
He
going
missed.
to...
Oh,
Well, missed again. Okay,
heck
this
did he miss
could
again?
be a little bit of trouble, but unfortunately, he used Tackle instead of Vine Whip. Vine Whip might have guaranteed him the victory, but instead, Blockhead gets a new level.
Blockhead is smart. Hey, take it easy. You won already. Yeah. What do you think you're doing? Blockhead was like running up and pounding on him or something. Went to Bill's and he got him to show me his rare Pokemon. It added pages to my Pokédex. What?
Yeah, Bill is the guy that invents the PC storage system.
Yeah, smell you later, Stinky. So what I don't understand is why Professor Grumpy Cakes gave you a Pokédex, and it's been his lifelong hobby, and he's been doing it for like eons. He should have everything in the Pokédex.
He was busy making the Pokédex, I think.
So then it should be updated. There shouldn't have to be new pages added to it.
Ah, well.
Anyways, on what do we have coming up next, Pocky?
We are going to exploit a glitch.
Oh boy, glitches. I love glitches.
See you next time, folks.